Hi, welcome to another little part of the golf school. We're teaching you a little bit more about golf and how to make it a little bit easier. I want to talk a little bit briefly here on ball position. Okay, you've probably heard some different versions over the years, but pretty much the standard to try and get the best contact with every club in your bag is to try and actually vary the ball position by the length of the club, which is obviously the selection of what it is. A pitching wedge, this is a wedge basically. What we're trying to do is get the ball very central in the actual position of the feet, so virtually in the middle, okay, and shoulder width with your feet, okay. As the club becomes longer, we potentially grab a 6-iron. We'll be starting to get the ball to actually be further and further forward in the stance, and it's obviously going to be further away from you as well because the shaft is longer. So with potentially a 6-iron, you're a good 3 inches left of centre of stance, okay. And the reason for this is that the stronger the loft, you want to try and actually need a little bit more time for the face to shut, which is obviously further left into the swing as a right-hander, and you're catching the ball a little bit flatter on the bottom of its arc, rather than actually catching it on the way down, which is potentially okay for a pitching wedge, but not a 6-iron. You want to catch it a little bit lower in the arc, almost on the level position. As you get into the driver, then you'll be starting to think about right across over inside the left heel, okay? And that's the position where the driver is almost on the way up, which helps the straighter lofted face of the driver and the longer shaft of the driver to be able to shut the face and catch it a little bit on the way up, which is the ideal situation for that. Everything in between, the hybrids, are going to be treated more like a 5-iron, and your fairway woods will be a couple of inches inside the left heel. And it's a staggering position from the middle of your shortest club's a wedge all the way out diagonal at a 45-degree angle in the length of shaft and further forward all the way to the driver, which is in line with the inside of your left heel. So that should get the ball position correct, which will make that contact a lot easier to get a lot more solid and I suppose not actually make the best swing and the ball be in the wrong spot. Okay, so that's the golf school and that's about ball position.